My name is Barbs.
My name is Fran.
And today we're going to talk about feeling lost after or during university. So
the first thing we're gonna tell you is our age and what we study and are studying. So I'm 25, soon to be 26, and I study photography. I already finished 2 years ago, I think.
Yeah. And I am 23, soon to be 24, and I'm on my last year of journalism. It's a 5-year major, so I'm finishing. I'm on my 5th year. Finally. How we got to the point where we decided I want to do this for the rest of my life, which is what you are supposed to do when you go to college.
Which is a lot of pressure because you are just like 18. Yeah. And you're not supposed to know what you're gonna do at 18.
It's very hard, or at least I wasn't that kind of person that always knew what I wanted to do. I actually always thought of something else, like something like designing or around that path, and then I was like, well, I'm maybe going to try journalism, and I did that.
Yeah, in my case, I always wanted to be a chemist, and I knew because I was really good at chemistry and physics at school, and
that's such a detour.
Yeah, I know, but it was because I went to Australia when I was 18, and when I came back, I was like, oh my god, I need to go back as soon as possible, and I felt really lost back in Chile. I was like, I need to do something ASAP to go back to Australia because that was my place to be. So that's why I studied two things before photography, which was a fail, massive fail.
Which were?
Administration, and then advertising. I really like advertising, but my uni, no, that was a bad uni.
Yeah, that's a thing here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, well, disclaimer, college and education in general in our country sucks.
It's really expensive and
very expensive.
The quality is bad.
It's very bad. So I actually had that too, where in my 2nd year, actually, I wanted to change schools because my school was like falling apart, seriously. And I was feeling so lost and so scared, but I couldn't because my university is very expensive as it is, and changing schools is very expensive here. And that was when I first started feeling really, really lost. Not only because of that, but because I started failing classes because of that. I was so stressed out.
Yeah, because you lose interest in
like
what you
I was
so
stressed out, and I remember when I entered this school, I really wanted it. I was like, I want this school. I'm the type of person who doesn't think very much about things. So I was like, I want this school. And I didn't apply for anything else. I couldn't immediately go to the university because of the money, because this school is very expensive. So I had to wait, and you would think that I would have taken that time to think my decision, but I didn't. So I went to the school, and at first I loved it. I was like that person that stayed at like 6 p.m. in the school just because. I loved it. And then it all fell apart. Seriously, because they lost some credits from the state, so they started going like down, and I felt stressed out, and I started failing classes, and it was awful. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I seriously thought about changing subjects, like
really.
Yeah, I thought maybe this is not what I really want, because I failed a class that was very important for journalism, because it's like writing, and I failed writing. That's really kind of a must for journalism. So when I failed that, and my teacher was an asshole to me, I was like,
yeah, teachers are normally assholes here.
Yeah.
Like, they're supposed to like
make you feel like you want to do this, like
make you feel better, and they're like, yeah, you suck at this. and after you finish, you have the pressure to find a job.
Exactly.
Because everyone expects that from you, and it's not easy. Well, in my field, photography here is not, well, yeah, you have to have really good contacts to get a job.
Exactly. That's exactly the same with journalism.
Yeah. Well, in almost all jobs.
In almost all jobs,
yeah.
Here what happens, if you don't have connections, you're nobody. And if you're nobody, then you cannot do anything.
That's why I'm working in retail. Yay.
Yeah.
It sucks.
It sucks. What
yeah,
else?
we sound so happy about our country.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Like I feel we do have this feeling that we want to live here. That's one of the things that I am most like in need to do, because this year I'm supposed to start my internship, and I've seen so many of my classmates that go into an internship and then they got a job, and then they keep working here forever.
And they stay forever, and they have kids.
And that's
all
what
life.
I don't want. And that's one thing. Like I wanted to say this because I feel some people might relate to me. I feel this anxiety about life because I don't want to settle.
Yeah, same.
I don't want to settle for a job that I don't like. I don't want to settle for a country that I don't want to live in. I don't want to settle for someone that I don't love for the rest of my life.
I don't want to settle for kids.
Yeah.
No.
Well, maybe I want kids.
No, I don't want kids. I want a cat.
But in general,
I need to settle for a cat.
Yeah, you don't want to settle for a life that you don't want.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
And like, as we're going through these stages in our lives that we want this, and I always wanted this since I was like 10. I wanted to leave Chile. It's not my place to be.
Me too.
And I felt when I was the first time I landed in Australia, like I put a foot in the airport, I was like, oh my god, this is my place. I wasn't even like outside the airport. I was in the airport. I was like, oh, I feel like I belong here.
Yeah,
and that's really good. That feeling.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I haven't felt that. Like I haven't had that moment when I said like I belong to do this. I belong to be here. You know, that kind of thing is what makes me feel confused about life right now, because I know what I want, but what I want is very expensive and not very expensive only, but very broad.
We're getting off topic now. Yeah, but yeah,
that's
you get the point.
You get the point of us feeling very lost.
Because
right
also
now.
Our age, like when we were 13, 14, our parents, they were like, well, my dad, when he was 20, 22, he was studying at UNI, and he was working at the same time because he was paying his uni, my uncle and my auntie's uni as well. So he was working the shit out of him. Yeah. So, and he sort of expected the same of me, but I was like, hey, I just want to travel.
Like, hey, well, that's not me.
Yeah. Now I will say to my like 15-year-old Fran, don't rush. Why a rush to grow up? I just wanted to be, when I was 15, I wanted to be 21 so bad. And then I turned 21, so I was like, okay, I'm getting old. And then I turned 25, I was like freaking out. I think we should finish.
I think this is it.
I think we talked a lot. We have like...
This is a very talkative video and personal video that is going to be hecka difficult to edit.
Yeah.
Because this is a lot. But we hope that you get something out of it, or if you feel the same way, you let us know and tell us, like...
And you probably won't want to come to Chile to study because we talk a lot of bad things about it.
Yeah. We're going to stop talking. And if you like this video, please thumbs up, subscribe. We're going to also be uploading every week as always. Yeah,
every Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. We don't know yet.
We don't know yet. We're working on that.
Yeah.
So I guess that's bye.
Yeah, that's it. And goodbye.
Bye, bitches. seriously. I was like, when I'm 25, I'm going to be married and have kids. And I'm like, are you kidding me? 13-year-old me?